Hey everyone, and welcome to RUBIN'S Mind Lab, where we break down the latest research into what it really means. Ever gaze up at the night sky and feel a deep connection, a sense of wonder and fascination? What makes some people feel so drawn to the stars while others just see darkness? Today we're diving into some fascinating research that explores this very question. It's about how our inner selves, our basic personalities, and our creativity might be the key to understanding why we feel so connected to the vast expanse of the night sky. The researchers are calling this feeling of attachment to the night sky Noctcaelador. Sounds fancy, right? But it is really just that special feeling you get when you look up and feel something profound. So let's start with the basics. The study talks about something called temperament. Think of temperament as your raw, natural wiring. It's like your base personality that you're born with. It influences how you react to things, how easily you get excited or upset, and how active you are. It's not really learned, it's just part of who you are from the start. Some core parts of temperament include how sensitive you are to negative emotions like fear or distress, and how much energy you have for exploring and doing things. It's like having a certain dial for how much you feel and how much you do. Now, where does creativity fit in? The researchers propose that creativity isn't just about painting or writing stories. It's a way we process our world and our feelings. They suggest that creativity might be the bridge that connects our basic temperament to specific interests and feelings like our attachment to the night sky. It is how we channel that natural energy and reactivity into something meaningful. And this brings us to Noctcaelador, the star of our show today. It is that psychological attachment to the night sky. People who score high on Noctcaelador often find themselves watching the stars more often, maybe even buying telescopes or planning trips just to see a clear night sky. It's this deep appreciation and connection to what's up there. So the big question this study wanted to answer was does our creativity act as a go-between linking our natural temperament to our fascination with the night sky? Do people with certain temperaments become more attached to the night sky because their creativity helps them engage with it in a special way? To figure this out, the researchers got 168 university students to fill out a few questionnaires. They used the survey to measure temperament, the EA's temperament survey. They used another one called the Scale of Creative Attributes and Behavior, the SCAB, to measure different aspects of creativity. And of course, they used the Noctcaelador inventory to measure how attached people felt to the night sky. Now for what they found, one of the most surprising things was that when they looked at temperament and Noctcaelador directly, there wasn't much of a connection. It seems like just having a certain temperament doesn't automatically make you love the night sky. However, they did find that Noctcaelador was linked to certain parts of creativity, especially things like creative engagement and spontaneity. This means if you're the kind of person who gets really involved in creative activities or tends to be spontaneous, you're more likely to feel that pull towards the night sky. They also ran a more complex analysis looking at all the temperament traits together to see if any of them directly predicted Noctcaelador, and the results were pretty clear. Across the board, temperament traits didn't directly predict how much people love the night sky. It wasn't like being more active or more fearful directly led to being more of a Noctcaelador. But here is where it gets really interesting. When they looked at how temperament and creativity worked together, things changed. They found that the temperament trait called activity, which is basically having a lot of energy and a tendency to explore, had a significant indirect effect on Noctcaelador. This effect happens specifically through two aspects of creativity: creative engagement and spontaneity. What this means is that having a lot of energy or being a very active person doesn't directly make you love the night sky. But when that energy is channeled into creative engagement, like getting deeply involved in creative projects, or into spontaneity, being open to new and unexpected experiences, then that energy can lead to a stronger connection with the night sky. Interestingly, the direct link between just being active and Noctcaelador was actually a little bit negative. This suggests that perhaps unchanneled energy might even get in the way of the kind of focused, receptive attention needed to appreciate the night sky. It's like the energy needs a creative outlet to become beneficial for stargazing. So the main takeaway is that our attachment to the night sky isn't just a basic personality trait. It's more of an experience that emerges when we use our creativity to shape and express our natural energy. It's not just about being born with a certain wiring, it's about how we creatively engage with that wiring. This supports the idea that while temperament might provide the raw energy or sensitivity, creativity provides the pathway for that energy to be expressed in ways that foster appreciation and connection. The study also hints that spontaneity, a part of creativity, might play a special role. Being spontaneous and less concerned with strict rules or practical goals might make it easier to engage in activities like watching the night sky, which are often solitary, and and not for any practical purpose. It's about being open to simply experiencing something beautiful. Now, like all studies, this one has some limitations. Because it was a snapshot in time, they can definitively say that creativity causes this attachment to the night sky. They can only see that they are related. It's like seeing that ice cream sales and sunburns go up at the same time. We know they're related, but one doesn't directly cause the other. Maybe people who love the night sky are also more creative, and that's why they have this connection. Also, the study relied on people telling the researchers how they felt and acted. We all know sometimes we don't perfectly report our own behaviors or feelings. So there's always a chance that how people answered the questions might have influenced the results. And finally, the study was done with university students. While they are a common group to study, their experiences might be different from the general population. So we can't be 100% sure these findings apply to everyone. This means future research could look at bigger groups of people from all walks of life to see if these patterns hold true. They could also try to design studies that follow people over time to better understand if creativity really leads to this deeper connection with the night sky. So what does this all mean for us? If you find yourself drawn to the night sky, it is not just a random quirk. It might be a sign that you have a vibrant inner world where your natural energy is being creatively expressed. It suggests that embracing your creative side, whether it is through art, music, writing, or just being spontaneous, can lead to richer and more meaningful experiences in life. It's a beautiful reminder that our personalities and our creative spirits are deeply intertwined and can lead us to discover unique joys and connections in the world around us, even in the vast darkness above. What are your thoughts on this? Do you feel a strong connection to the night sky? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to RUBIN'S Mind Lab for more fascinating insights into the world of psychology. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.